The last cartographer of Echo Ridge in the shadowed valleys of the Appalachian foothills, where fog clung to the pines like forgotten secrets, there lived a man named Elias Crow. He was the town's last cartographer, the kind who drew maps for highways or treasure hunts, but the kind who mapped what should have been. Elias' workshop was a cluttered cabin filled with ink-stained charts, half-burned journals, and glass jars containing things that whispered when the moon was right. For 30 years, people came to him with their regrets. A farmer whose crops failed after he ignored his grandfather's warning. A widow who wished she'd said yes to the man who left for war. Elias would listen, then disappear into the woods for days, returning with a new map rolled under his arm. "Follow this path," he'd say, voice rough as gravel, "and you'll find the life you lost." But remember, every road taken leaves another untraveled. Most folks thought he was a harmless eccentric. Until young Mara Kane showed up one stormy October night. Mara was 23, eyes like chipped flint, running from a future she'd already ruined. She'd been a coder in the city, brilliant and ruthless, until an AI project she helped build started making decisions for irreplaceable at first, then life-altering. Promotions denied. Relationships ended by algorithm. One man, driven to despair by the system's cold predictions, walked into traffic. Mara carried that weight like a second skeleton. "I don't want a second chance," she told Elias, rain dripping from her hood. "I want to erase the first one." "Can your maps do that?" Elias studied her for a long time. Then he did something he'd never done before. He invited her into the back room. There, pinned to the wall with rusted nails, was the strangest map Mara had ever seen. It was of land. It was of time-branching rivers of possibility, glowing faintly with bioluminescence ink made from mushrooms that only grew where lightning had struck the same tree twice. Threads of gold show choices made. Threads of shadow show choices abandoned. "This one," Elias said, tapping a thin black line that twisted dangerously near the center, "is yours. You built the machine that ate free will." But look here, his finger traced a faint, almost invisible fork. "There was a moment. 3 years ago. You almost deleted the core code instead of shipping it." Mara's breath caught. She remembered that night. The cursor blinking. Her finger hovering. Then the ping of an investor email, and she had chosen ambition. Elias rolled up a fresh sheet of parchment. "I can draw you a path back. But the woods don't like being rewritten. They fight. And if you succeed, you might erase more than your mistake." Mara paid him with the only thing she had left,